So does this mean there's some likelihood that charges may be dropped?
Well, to be honest, it could mean a number of things.
Like what?
Well, you might have given us the wrong weapon.
But that's impossible. I've only got one gun. I don't even like the things. I mean, that one was given to me as a present from some well-meaning relative.
Oh, nevertheless, Mr. Fisher, we'll have to investigate further.
But it is the right gun, I promise you. Does Simpson know about this ballistic report?
He's standing by his story.
So, what now? And what does all this mean?
I'm afraid you still have a charge to face. Excuse me, I've got to go back to the station.
Thanks. Thanks for coming.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Hey, I told you to hang in there, didn't I?
Well, I don't know. The detective didn't seem very impressed. I can't believe it. All these years now I discover I didn't kill him.
Oh, but you should be wrapped.
Yeah. If only you told the police back then, you could have saved yourself this entire nightmare.
Well, it doesn't matter now, because we can go back being a happy family and I can still go at Steve.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't get too excited if I were you. I haven't been acquitted yet.
Well, what does that mean?
Simpson still swears that he saw me shoot the boy.
Are you serious?
The police saw him before coming around here.
Oh, but he's lying.
Yes, well, obviously, but the fact remains, while there's still a court case, there's still a chance I could be convicted.
Why'd he keep the flaming gun? Any normal person would have ditched it years ago.
I don't see why you're so upset. Maybe Fisher gave him the wrong gun to try and get out
It's
of it.
the right gun, all right?
How do you know?
Oh, shut up. I know what I'm talking about.
So if it is the right gun, he didn't kill Shane.
Oh, you're a flaming genius. Must take after your old man.
You made the whole story
Shut up.
That is the
Say
lowest...
what you like, doll. You're as branded as I am. So I made it up. But just remember one thing. I did it for us. Now, when we get the money, we get out of this hole and start again.
There's other ways to make money.
Not $10,000. Now, you keep your gob shut and stick with me, okay? The police will be sniffing around in a couple of days.
But what about Fisher?
I'm the one that matters to you, not Fisher. Now, stop your whinging and make us a nice cup of tea.
Mr. Donald Fisher.
Yes, that's right, yes.
My name's John Rod. I'm from the Department of Education.
Oh. Oh, well, you'd better come in then. Oh, Viv, this is Mr. Rod from the Education Department. Would you mind if...
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry.
We've been expecting to hear from you, Mr. Fisher.
Yes, I had every intention of calling you, but, well, I've had rather a lot on my mind lately.
I can imagine.
Yes.
Dad? I thought you'd be in bed by now.
No, I'm not tired.
You okay?
Yes. I had a visit from the Education Department this evening.
What happened?
Nothing I didn't anticipate.
And what does that mean? Dad, you did tell them about Simpson blackmailing you, didn't you?
There's no point. He didn't come to listen to that.
Yeah, but you've done nothing wrong. You're innocent.
Yes, well, I'm afraid the Education Department doesn't see it that way.
Well, what happened?
I've been suspended. As from now, I'm no longer headmaster of Summer Bay High.
You want some?
Yuck. No thanks.
Look, I'm sorry about that. But you got to learn where your loyalties lie. Who's been looking after you all these years?
You have.
And who else have you got in the world?
No one.
Look, folks out there don't give a damn about anyone but themselves. Look at Fisher, parading around like a gentleman. I'll tell you what, behind those nice painted front doors, they ain't nice. They ain't even half decent. I'm gonna show 'em. I've had enough of their airs and graces.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the diner. Get myself a real breakfast, and if they don't serve me, there's gonna be trouble.
What have they done to you?
Don't question your old man, all right? Because he knows best always. And don't get any bright ideas. I'm going to lock this door. And don't think of talking to anyone. And don't think of even answering it. Understand?
Oh, hi.
Can I come in?
Yeah, sure.
I just forced my way into Simpson's van. He's got Sophie.
Hello, Matt. I didn't expect to see you here again.
Yeah, look, I know this is a bit of an about-face, but I know you weren't responsible for Shane's death. I can't tell you how bad I feel. I should have listened to Bobby from the start. She said you couldn't have done it. Sorry.
Well, please, there's no need for you to apologise to me.
Yeah, well, look, if I've got anything to do with it, Simpson will come undone, I promise.
Yes, well, it seems unlikely now, I'm afraid.
But he's got to. I mean, the truth will come out in court.
I only wish I could share your optimism. Unfortunately, the reality is somewhat bleaker.
But he's lying through his teeth.
Yes, of course he is, but it's quite another matter proving it. The fact is, I've no evidence to support my case. Well, if you'll excuse me, I think I'll go to bed. Good night.
Mr. Fisher, I am sorry, honestly.
Maybe now you've got some idea of what he's been through.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what happened when you went to see Sophie?
Simpson told me to back off or I'd end up like Shane.
Yeah, that'd be right.
I don't know why she stays with him. Why doesn't she just leave?
It's not quite as simple as that, Matt.
But the guy's a lunatic.
Yeah, I know that. Look, it's hard to understand unless you've been there. When I used to live with Simpson, he'd always be telling me and Mum that we couldn't survive without him. And after a while, you start believing it.
But that can't be why Sophie stays. I mean, he beats the living daylights out of her.
Yeah, well, he did the same thing to us. I don't know, you fall under a kind of spell.
What do you mean?
Well, look at the way he keeps Sophie away from everybody. You know, all she knows is what he tells her. And you become sort of brainwashed. It took me years to realise what was happening, let alone have the guts to take off.
So what do we do about him? Nothing.
No, there has to be something. Maybe we should look through Shane's stuff again.
What for?
Well, you never know. We could have missed something. Well, come on, it's over at your place. We'll bring it back here. Come on.
Bobby, face it. We're wasting our time.
Yeah, I think you could be right. Hang on. I think we're onto something. Look at this. Look what's written on Superman in Shane's handwriting. Now look at the bad guy.
So what?
Oh, come on. Well, Shane was going to see Simpson about 2 days before he died. He could have written it sometime around then.
And?
Well, think about it. When Simpson was bashing me up, Shane said he would protect me. So obviously he saw himself as Superman and Simpson as the bad guy.
And what does that give us?
Well, the link between Shane and Simpson. This proves he was thinking about taking him on.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that he did.
Yeah, but it's possible.
Bobby, you're clutching at straws.
Come on, it's enough to get the cops interested. And once they start digging, who knows what they'll find.
It'll have to be a damn sight more than what we've
Oh,
got.
for heaven's sake, whose side are you on?
Bobby, Simpson is an eyewitness. He's the good guy. The cops aren't going to change their mind just because of something Shane scribbled on a comic.
All right. In that case, we'll just have to scare Simpson into thinking we've got something a bit more damaging.